Well, for more now, we're joined in the studio by Middle East expert Ahmed al Burai. He's also a lecturer here at Istanbul Aydin University. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Knowing this conflict as well as you do, what are your instincts actually telling you now? Was this deliberate or was it accidental?
Yesterday, I was reading a report for the French foreign minister, and he was speaking about the Syrian regime is taking an advantage of the political uncertainty in the White House and the transitional period of the outgoing president and the incoming Donald Trump. And he's trying to launch a total war in the Middle East and in the whole place. And I believe that this could be, if it is proven and confirmed that the Assad regime deliberately attacked the Turkish army. In this case, the man is doing this deliberately, and I believe that this will be with serious consequences and ramifications in the near future.
What kind of serious consequences?
It could lead to, ultimately, to a confrontation with the Turkish army, which is something Turkey doesn't want. Turkey is bluntly supporting the Free Syrian Army, and they believe that we should push Daesh from the one hand and the other Kurdish militias away to cleanse the whole area. But they are not interested in a direct confrontation with Assad. But if the things are imposed, I believe this will be inevitable, and the confrontation is coming.
And where will this leave the other major powers involved in this proxy war, mainly Russia and Iran?
And that's the crucial point. For Turkey, it's not interested by any means to have a real direct confrontation with these international powers. But the point, the Assad regime is putting them on the corner. I don't believe that this is something that Russia is interested in either, or Iran as well. So the point is they should practice more pressure on Assad to rein in, to curb his excessive power in Aleppo. You know what the French, I mentioned the French report speaking about it. The French minister, he said that the international community should not avert its gaze from what's going on in Syria. Can you imagine that the international community, the French are saying this, Kerry was saying that. So who's going to rein this? Who's going to curb the excessive use of power against the civilians in Aleppo?
Given, though, the distractions you've cited right now and the fact that Syria is not likely to come out and assume responsibility for this outright, do you think it could be, in a sense, swept under the rug?
It could be. This is another scenario. Nobody knows for certain that what happened, because here in Turkey, in the dawn, the media were speaking about that this is the source of fire was Daesh, ISIL. Then it turns to be so far it's not confirmed. Nobody knows who's done it. But in case this happens, it will. This is the second or the third time the Turkish army has been losing soldiers on the Syrian land.
Okay, Ahmed al Burai, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us as always.